This time on Barbecue and Bolts, Jeff buys a turbo. Bosh!
For all red-blooded gearheads who love their RPMs high and their barbecue smoking. Welcome to Barbecue and Bolts, where we dig into cars of all kinds, from beaters to burners. And then trade the grease in our nails for barbecue sauce, beer, and good friends. Hang on, cause you're riding shotgun with Barbecue and Bolts.
Those damn hicks! What are they doing?
Better now or now? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
Can you do it one more time?
Better now or now?
2, I'm thinking.
2?
Wait, oh,
One.
yeah,
One.
that too. 2.
Better now?
So Jeff got a 2003 VW Jetta Turbo with a 1.8 liter engine and a 5-speed for $1,000. It's in really good condition and only has 129,000 miles on it. It even has a sunroof and leather interior. But the headlights are cloudy. So today we're going to show you how to change the lenses out of the headlights for a mere $15. I gotta say, this fix makes it look so much better, almost like a new car. So this job entails you to take off the front bumper. So when I got up to Jeff's house, he had already had a head start on things. So I will use the magic of editing to try and help you all out.
So now you gotta take this little guy off, which is, this is first. Well, these two little tabs are first, then these come out forward. You just take a screwdriver and they just come right out. Next is, I believe, is up. Next, I believe, is up. And then that's off, that's off. There's a tab right here. There. Now, don't forget that tab.
The front grille lifts up and there's a few screws for the top of the bumper there. There's also screws on top in the engine bay to get the lights out. A few screws on top of the grille. And there's 6 more screws down below holding the skid plate on. And 2 screws where the fog lights would be.
Now, I'm putting the new lens on. Be sure to seal it. We don't want any water getting in there. Put a little bit of...
Otherwise you'll have blinker fluid.
That's right. We don't want to be changing our winter blinker fluid.
I guess the people that have water in there are the people that don't do this step.
Yeah, now if you're watching from Arizona, never mind.
Yeah, we're in Washington State though. Don't that look purty?
Sure hope that's the right way. Of course, pretty sure it only fits one way. And then put these clips back on.
How many clips are there?
4.
Easy. Now to take these headlights off and to put them back on, it's really simple. There's 2 screws on the top, and then there's going to be 2 screws on the bottom. Simple. Oh, now that's being able to see. That looks great.
This latch thing broke off.
A person before me had it.
Oh, really?
So this little door, which was letting bugs and leaves and everything in there, couldn't close. It was just laying there open. So we fixed it.
Jeff's getting a little rinse. A little dirty.
Yeah, just Washington polished.
Water.
So for you Jetta aficionados, when I took the bumper off, I thought, oh great, what did I break? This is actually a temperature sensor. So same bumper for the Audis. Audis have the display for outside temperature. This is the sensor. Figure that.
Things here, it's actually gonna slide on, but we gotta do a couple of things before it goes on all the way. So you need to go back.
What's this?
Okay, so
Right here?
that goes right here. It should slide in there.
Oh, this. Side marker lights.
Yep.
You said it slides onto something?
Yeah, you can see it down here. There's 2 tabs. This needs to go up and over. There you go. Like that. Okay, that can come down.
Aha! In.
In.
It's in.
It's in.
This is a 2 to 3 hour project and a really cheap way to upgrade the safety and looks of your older vehicle. Success! I love it. This car looks amazing.
So Scott, what's coming up?
What's coming up? Well, I got this clapped out Ford Excursion that I got for $5,500, and I got a laundry list about this many parts and just a lot to do on it.
Could be worse. Could be an Element.
You know, my neighbor has an Element, and I've been eyeing it for the last couple months, and it's just a piece of junk. I mean, it's even moldy on the inside, but it's a 4-wheel drive. And I was thinking about just offering him $500 and towing it to my yard and then just painting it with a bunch of truck bed liner and lifting it a little bit and not put any money into it because it's not going to be worth anything, but just a junker to drive around instead of the Excursion. Because you go downtown Seattle and you can't find a parking spot
Not for
with the Excursion. And you can't go into any parking lot, garages.
The garages, no way.
No, so you end up parking way far away.
I got a good project for you.
What's that?
Timing belt, water pump, maybe cam position sensor on a 2003 Jetta.
Oh, your new Jetta,
The new
which
Jetta.
is turbo, which hauls ass, by the way.
It's a peppy little car. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just used to slow cars all of a sudden, but
Yeah,
that thing's
probably.
fast.
I know. Forever I was looking for the 2.0. I thought, well, and I couldn't really find one where I wanted it. I'm looking under 2,000 for that one. But found the 1.8, had 129,000 for $1,000. Couldn't beat it. Does need a timing belt. It hasn't been replaced yet. She was quoted, the old previous owner was quoted $1,500. I think we can do it a little bit cheaper than that.
Oh yeah, we
Full
can.
kit's
If it's
$80.
$1,500, we can do it for $100.
Absolutely, yes.
Some of the list of parts for the Excursion, the whole front end, it's like trying to steer the Titanic with a current. I mean, literally, if you're with one hand on the wheel, it's like going into the other lane. It's always 2 hands, and you turn the steering wheel like this and nothing happens. So the shocks are wore out. All the bushings underneath are wore out. The steering dampeners wore out. The tie rod ends, just everything. And then in order to get the Excursion to actually handle right, you need to get sway bars. And I put one in the back, Hellwig sway bar in my old diesel Excursion, and it did wonders. It was perfect. So I was thinking about putting a Hellwig sway bar in back and in front on this one and just redo the whole bottom end of it. You know, I want to take the top off. Not the top, but I want to take the whole body off and do the frame correctly and throw a diesel in
Yeah,
and
that'll be fun.
do the front coil conversion. I want to do it all
Next weekend?
next weekend. Yeah, and I want to put a 2012 front clip on it. So I have a lot of plans for the Excursion, but we'll just see. I mean, we have no budget. I mean, our whole thing is 5,500 and under. You know, I want to stick a 800 horsepower diesel engine in it. Oh, that's only 20 grand, along with an $8,000 transmission. You know.
Maybe find it in Canada, you get 20% off.
Yeah, no, just build the engine and stick it in there. And I might have to, I don't know. You can do the axle swaps. I've seen guys axle swap the 2010 axles in the Excursions. So that's a whole other thing you can
Oh
do.
my god.
Then you have upgraded axles.
Yeah.
Tons.
What you need is like a 2010, 2012, something.
I need a rolled over
Yeah, 250.
2012 250.
Yeah, exactly.
And just strip it all to Kingdom Come and just put all the parts on.
I bet you they're out there.
Maybe that's what I should do.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, let's go drink beer.
Hey, we're going to go drink beer. We'll see you next time.